Happy to be here. I think what we saw tonight was a great example of a conservative, mainstream Mississippi incumbent senator and her liberal opponent. I think as they went down through the questions, whether it was building a wall, Obamacare, right to life, Second Amendment, on issue after issue after issue, the questioners actually got the information that I think the public was looking for. And clearly, we have in Secretary Espy someone who was a cabinet member in a liberal administration, the Clinton administration, who would be an ally of Chuck Schumer if he were to be elected to the United States Senate, which I don't think he will be, as compared to a strong Mississippi conservative who wants to build a wall, who wants to have a market-based alternative to Obamacare, who wants to protect life, and who wants to protect the Second Amendment. I could go on and on and on. And a clear difference was enunciated tonight between the two candidates, unapologetically on the issue of taxes. Secretary Espy would raise taxes. Senator Hyde-Smith made it clear her opinion against a tax increase. So I thought that Cindy Hyde-Smith did very, very well, but more than that, I thought it was a debate where the questioners allowed the candidates to draw clear distinctions, and I think once Mississippians, frankly, I think they've already begun to decide that they want a solid conservative senator that's going to help President Trump move his agenda forward and not send someone to be an ally of Minority Leader Schumer. So with that, I wish I could look at your faces, but
Senator Wicker, are we going to hear from Senator Hyde-Smith tonight?
No, she. Actually, I think the debate speaks for itself. Senator Hyde-Smith is headed to Brookhaven, and her husband's been at a prayer meeting and didn't watch the debate, so she's going to tell her husband how she felt about the debate.
Senator Wicker, the Black Student Union of the University of Mississippi, your alma mater, has called Senator Hyde-Smith's public opinion remarks racist and has called for her resignation. What is your response to that?
Well, I certainly don't agree with that. When I was a student, I said a lot of things that probably were unrealistic also. I thought Senator Hyde-Smith addressed the issue adequately tonight. She apologized to those who were offended, but I think also that basically the people of Mississippi have a strong sense of fair play, and they know what that statement wasn't, and they know that too much is being made up.
Senator, what is a public aim?
Well, I'm not going to get into that. I'll just reiterate that she apologized to those who were offended. I think I agree with her that the statement was twisted out of proportion. She could just as easily have said, I'd go to a tractor pull, I'd go to GoPro. But
do you understand, Senator, why that was Senator, do you understand why that comment was offensive, though?
I think she acknowledged that.
Secretary Espy attacked her for reading the apology from notes on the lecture.
Well, then that's Secretary Espy's that's his right to attack her, and I expect in the next 7 days.
I guess the impression was that it wasn't genuine, the fact that she had to read an apology.
I think it was genuine, and I think well, Mississippians will be the judge. And as I was saying, I think Mississippians have a sense of fair play. So actually, it struck me that there was very little said at the debate about it. The question was asked, it was answered, Secretary Espy responded, and they moved on really to the great issues of the day, which really define a Mississippi conservative and a national Democrat.
Senator, you came out today for Walmart, specifically asking for donations back. Do you know if Cindy Hyde-Smith has returned that donation and your response to?
I wish Walmart had not done that. I think it was an overreaction. And
do you understand, Senator, why that was not why a lot of people don't believe that was an overreaction, though? And would you, as the U.S. Senator from Mississippi, encourage others in Mississippi to not refer in phrase public hanging?
You know, I really think I've answered about all the questions I'm going to ask about that. If you want to phrase it a different way, I just think we've discussed it.
Senator, are you and Governor Bryant running Senator Hyde-Smith's campaign, or is she?
She's running her own campaign. I'm here tonight as an advocate for her.
Because we keep seeing you and Governor Bryant sort of stand up and sort of take these bullets for her.
Well, I would challenge that statement, but I'm glad to be here tonight as a spokesman for the Hyde-Smith campaign. I support her fully, and I hope that's all right with you.
Senator Wicker, you commended the questions asked tonight, and one of those questions was accessibility to the media, specifically those here in her home state. Yet she is not out here addressing the broader media.
You know, I have an
Yeah.
answer to that question. 10 years ago, when I debated Governor Musgrove, I made the same decision because I think that the story should be about the debate and not the discussion later on about what might or might not have been missing in the debate. So she's doing exactly as I did 10 years ago. I think I was pretty well advised. Yeah. I think the story should be about the hour of Q&A that really differentiated a conservative Mississippian versus a liberal.
So why didn't she come out here and answer the questions?
She answered
Answer our questions.
She answered the questions in the debate. For the same reason that I felt the same way 10 years ago. I wanted the story to be about the debate.
Senator, as a representative for Senator Hyde-Smith tonight, why do you think she doesn't denounce her husband's family's ties to white supremacists?
I don't know anything about that.
Whether or not it's been a overreaction to her remarks, I mean, what kind of responsibility do politicians have, especially in a state with the racial history that Mississippi has, to be sensitive and careful in their words?
Well, I think every elected official should be sensitive and careful in their words. I agree with the question. I've tried to be. But, you know, occasionally, I've been guilty of a poor choice of words, and I think that's why Senator Hyde-Smith acknowledged that tonight and apologized to those who were offended. I thought it was appropriate.
Senator, do you think her remarks were helpful or unhelpful for Mississippi moving forward beyond?
You know, you guys are working for who you're working for, and I appreciate that. But I think it's most interesting that the press feels like they should ask this question over and over and over, phrase it a different way, go at it from 5-degree different angle. I just think, I think it says a lot, frankly, about you guys, and I've been very open to you. I really wish, actually, I had this much attention during the last 10 years I've been in the United States Senate. I've not seen so much interest in the press in interviewing me about the issues.
Last question. Senator Wicker, Senator Hyde-Smith's campaign posted a photo with a black Mississippi State University student saying, "It's okay to still have a sense of humor in America, isn't it?" Since then, that black student said that the only reason that he was included in that photo was because he was black, and that he has spoken out against Senator Hyde-Smith's campaign. Do you agree with his response, and what is your response?
I have no idea. I don't know. I didn't know about the article. I didn't know about the comment, and I would expect that it is not a major issue. I think the major issues tonight were outlined the great issues that face our nation. We have one candidate who was for Obamacare, another one who would like to replace it with something market-oriented. We have one candidate who's been endorsed by Right to Life. The other candidate says he had a pretty good record on issues like Second Amendment and gun control issues. The other candidate, Cindy Hyde-Smith, endorsed by the National Rifle Association. I think in the end, this was a classic debate against a Mississippi conservative and a Mississippi liberal. I think Senator Hyde-Smith won that debate and will win the election. Thank you very much.